Mom, I already spent this month's allowance. Sorry, but could you send me like another $500? Already spent it? I just transferred that money last week. I went to Disney World with friends and it disappeared in no time. Plus, it's my boyfriend's birthday at the end of this month. I need to get him presents and stuff, so I need at least $500. Actually, make that $600. I forgot about the party decorations and cake. Emma, you've been way too careless with money since starting college. You barely passed any classes last semester. Those classes were so boring, though. Like, who cares about statistics when you're living your best life? Besides, C's get degrees, right? That's what all my friends say. That attitude is exactly what I'm worried about. College isn't just about getting by, it's about preparing for your future. Future, future, future. That's all you ever talk about. I'm 19, Mom. I should be having fun, not worrying about some boring future job. I'm not sending any more money to someone like that this month. Unlike small towns, living in the city costs money for socializing. Your daughter is working hard here all alone, and you won't even send a few $100? Do you know how embarrassing it is when I can't keep up with my friends? They all have nice things and go to expensive restaurants. Sarah got a new designer bag last week, and Jessica's parents got her a car. I look like a total loser next to them. Emma, material things aren't what friendship should be based on. If your friends judge you for not having expensive items, maybe they're not real friends. You just don't understand city life. Everything here is about image and status. You can't make connections without looking the part. You're such a cheapskate, Mom. Cheapskate? Emma, when did you start talking like that? You got into a good college, but all you're picking up are bad influences. I'm not picking up bad influences. I'm finally learning how the real world works. Back home, everyone was satisfied with their boring little lives, but here, people actually have ambition and dreams. Emma, you should know better than to say something like that. Shut up! You're just a high school dropout with no education. Don't lecture me when you never even went to college yourself. What did you just say? I know the truth, okay? I know that you're actually just a high school dropout. You're jealous because I'm in college and you're just bitter about it. Dad told me all about how you never finished high school and had to work dead-end jobs your whole life. That's why you're so weird about money, because you've never had any real earning potential. I'm not bitter about anything like that. I'm worried about you as your mother. You were such a good, hard-working student back in high school, but you've completely changed since starting college. There was nothing to do back in that boring town, but the city has places open all night. My boyfriend and his friends are all so much fun, and every day is amazing. We went to this amazing rooftop party last weekend where you could see the whole city skyline. And there are these underground clubs that don't even open until 2 a.m. It's like a whole different world. I never want to go back to that dump of a town. Emma. So, about that extra money, can you send it today? I said a few hundred before, but actually just send me like $1,000. Jake's birthday is going to be epic, and I want to make sure I can contribute properly to the party fund. I'll overlook some fun, but I won't tolerate fun that interferes with your studies. I'm not sending you any extra money in your current state. My studies are fine. I'm passing everything, aren't I? Barely passing isn't fine, Emma. You used to be an A student. High school was different. College is supposed to be harder, and besides, networking is just as important as grades. All the successful people I meet here say it's about who you know, not what you know. If you really need money, get a part-time job yourself. Making your only daughter who's working hard at college in the city get a part-time job? You're unbelievable. Do you know how humiliating it would be if my friends found out I had to work while going to school? They'd think our family is poor or something. It would ruin my reputation completely. Whatever. If you won't do it, I'll just ask Dad. Dad's been pretty generous with money lately anyway. I should have just asked him from the start. Huh? Your dad? Dad understands me because he went to college too. He says partying is part of a college student's job. He always tells me these stories about his college days and how those were the best years of his life. He says I should make the most of this time because once I graduate, I'll be stuck in the boring adult world forever. He even sent me money when I was short last month. What? He even paid for everything when we went on a double date last month. He covered Disneyland tickets for all of us. It was such a lifesaver. We had VIP passes and everything. Jake was so impressed. Dad really knows how to treat people right. Wait a minute. Double date? What do you mean? I never went anywhere like that with you and Dad. Oh. Who exactly did Dad go out with, you and your boyfriend? Sorry, my boyfriend's calling me. Gotta go! Kevin, who the hell did you go on a date to Disneyland with?
Huh? What are you talking about all of a sudden? I'm at work right now.
I just heard from Emma. Apparently, you had a fun Disneyland date? So who did you go to the city with? You had a fun double date with our daughter and her boyfriend, didn't you?
Look, I can explain.
I'm waiting for that explanation, Kevin.
Damn that Emma, I told her to keep it absolutely secret. But hey, this might be perfect timing. Julia, let's get divorced.
What?
What Emma said is true. I went out with Emma, her boyfriend, and my girlfriend the other day. My girlfriend wanted to go to Disneyland, and I don't really know my way around the place, so I invited Emma as a guide.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean, my girlfriend?
A girlfriend is a girlfriend, obviously. I have a lover, and I want to marry her. So, Julia, I want you to divorce me.
What the hell?
I'm sick of your cheapskate ways. Always talking about money, tuition this, budget that. Every time I want to buy something nice or go out, you're there with your spreadsheets and calculations. We need to save for Emma's tuition. We need to plan for retirement. We can't afford that right now. You never give me a raise in my spending money either. A woman like that deserves to be cheated on.
Are you kidding me? I'm working hard for our family. I don't want our kid to take out student loans, and you said you wanted to retire comfortably and travel abroad. That's why I've been working my ass off and managing our finances as your wife.
I know you're working hard, but don't you understand that sometimes you need to just let loose and have fun? Life isn't just about saving money and planning for the future. You need to live in the moment sometimes. But I guess someone as stupid as you wouldn't get it. You're just a high school dropout who's been working non-stop with a poverty mindset.
What the hell does that mean?
Someone as uneducated as you wouldn't understand, but life is more about leisure and fun than saving money and working. Living like a hamster just running on a wheel is pointless, but I guess that's something you learn in college, so a high school dropout wouldn't understand.
So did they teach you in college that when you cheat, you should be this shameless about it? If so, you must have gone to the worst community college ever.
What did you say? How dare you talk to me like that? I'm a college graduate. You can't speak to me like that.
What college graduate husband? You mock your wife's education, cheat on her, and then go on double dates with our daughter and your mistress. You have no moral compass and you're acting all high and mighty.
You don't understand the first thing about relationships or social dynamics because you never got a proper education. My girlfriend appreciates culture and sophistication. She doesn't obsess over every penny like some miser like you.
Oh, is that so? Is that what you want to teach our daughter? Fine. If that's what you want so badly, I'll divorce you. I've been working hard for this family all this time, and this is how my husband betrays me. I'm done with a husband like you.
Great! So we both want a divorce. That makes it an amicable divorce. My girlfriend is a college graduate who works at a big company, so I'm definitely upgrading.
Fine. I'll go get the divorce papers from City Hall tomorrow morning. Let's get this over with quickly. Emma, your father and I are getting divorced. Thanks for telling me about that cheating date. Oops, so that got out after all? I feel bad for Dad since it's my fault for letting it slip. I really didn't mean to cause trouble. I just got confused when you asked about the double date thing. Actually, you should thank yourself. It was perfect timing. He wanted a divorce anyway. Dad said he wanted to divorce me and marry his girlfriend. Oh, really? So Dad's divorcing you to marry his girlfriend? Well then, it's a happy ending. I mean, if they're in love and want to be together, isn't that kind of romantic? If that's the case, I'm totally pro-divorce. So, I wanted to talk about what happens after the divorce. You're an adult now, so there's no custody or child support issues, but you need to decide whether you want to take my name or your dad's. That's obvious. I'm definitely staying with Dad. Who would want to be family with some high school dropout? No offense, Mom, but Dad has always been the successful one in this family. I figured you'd say that. Dad pays for my college tuition, this house's rent, and my allowance. There's no way I'd betray such an amazing father. He's literally funding my entire life right now. How could I turn my back on him? Plus, his new girlfriend sounds really cool and sophisticated. Maybe she can teach me about working at big companies. But your father is a cheating scumbag, you know. Just to confirm, you're really okay with that? Totally fine. I don't care about cheating and stuff. Celebrities and my friends all do it nowadays, so it's no big deal. Like my friend Ashley's parents have been cheating on each other for years, and they're all fine with it. It's just how modern relationships work. People need variety and excitement. Your friends, too? What matters more than cheating is financial power. College still costs a ton of money, and when I eventually marry my boyfriend, I'll need money for the wedding. I've been looking at venues, and they're like $50,000 minimum for anything decent. Plus, I want a designer dress, professional photography, a live band, the works. Dad's the only one I can count on for that stuff. I see. Well then, make sure to get along with Dad and his girlfriend. I'm already tight with them, duh. She's actually really fun to hang out with. But Mom, are you really okay with this? A high school dropout finally managed to marry a high-earning guy, but you can't easily catch another guy making $100K a year, you know? Are you really okay with divorcing over just some cheating? Huh? Dad makes $100K? And Mom, since you're a high school dropout, even working your hardest only gets you $900. Only $900! That's seriously pathetic. What are you talking about? Who told you that? I saw the pay stubs when I came home for Christmas. I can't believe Dad makes $100K while you only make $900. That's like part-time job money. I was so embarrassed when I figured it out. Thank God none of my friends know. Being uneducated and worthless is just too sad. What? I get that you're mad about the cheating, but try to be rational. If you divorce, you'll never be able to live like this again. Your beloved daughter might never see you again either. You're the one who'll suffer, so maybe you should get down on your knees and beg Dad to take you back?
Don't be ridiculous. I'll never forgive Dad's betrayal, and I'm prepared to cut ties with you, too.
A poor, uneducated person acting all tough is hilarious. Can you really divorce Dad on $900 a month? Like, do you even know how much rent costs? Or groceries? Or utilities? You're definitely headed for a miserable, poor life alone.
Oh, I don't know about that, since that's your dad's salary.
Huh?
I have a good income, so I'll be fine. I won't be living a miserable, poor life alone.
Wait, what? What do you mean that's Dad's salary? The $900?
I can't believe a college student can't even read pay stubs correctly. Maybe I sent you to the wrong college. No, wait. The college isn't bad. You're just stupid.
What? How dare a high school dropout call me stupid?
Since you can't read pay stubs, let me teach you. The $100K salary you saw belongs to me, and the $900 pay belongs to Dad. Despite being a college graduate, Dad only makes as much as a part-timer.
That's impossible. There's no way a grown man, especially one who went to college, would only make $900. Dad always talks about his important job and his responsibilities. He said he was in management and made big decisions.
But that's exactly what's happening, and that's the problem. He says work isn't everything in life and only works 3 days a week.
3 days a week?
And even then, he skips work, saying, I'm not in the mood today. That's how he ends up with $900.
You're lying, but Dad was always so generous with money. He'd send me allowance right away and paid for everything on our dates. He bought me that expensive necklace for my birthday. And he always picks up the check when we go out to eat.
He uses his entire $900 as personal spending money. That's enough to show off to his daughter and girlfriend, right?
What? He doesn't contribute anything to the household?
Exactly. So I've been paying for your tuition, rent, and allowance this whole time.
No. I can't believe this. A high school dropout can't possibly make $100K. Society values education. A high school dropout's limit would be like $20K or $30K. This doesn't make any sense. Everything I thought I knew is wrong.
Educational discrimination definitely exists, but that's only for new graduate hiring. Once you're in the workforce, every company operates on merit. I've been getting promoted and raising my salary through performance.
Huh?
Well, a stupid college student like you wouldn't understand. Anyway, no matter how much you protest, this is the truth. You mixed up me and Dad's pay stubs.
That's a lie. This is impossible.
Well then, from now on, you can rely on Dad with his $900 take-home. I'm not providing any support anymore.
Wait, hold on. Someone making $900 can't afford that. Mom, if you really get divorced, you won't help me at all? I'm your only daughter.
That only daughter called me uneducated and a high school dropout and insulted me to my limit. After the divorce, I won't consider you my daughter anymore.
What? I was just repeating what Dad told me. I didn't know he was lying about everything. How was I supposed to know the truth when everyone was lying to me?
Well then, take care. I'm going to file those divorce papers right now.
Wait! Hold off on the divorce. I was wrong about who made that money. I thought Dad was the high earner, so please hold off on the divorce.
What are you panicking about? Even without me, you've got a new stepmother lined up. A college graduate who works at a big company. She probably makes good money, maybe even more than me.
Oh, right. I have Dad's girlfriend. I totally forgot with all this chaos. Yeah, if she's there, I don't need to panic at all. She seems really successful and put together. I bet she makes great money at her big company job.
Exactly. So you can relax and watch Mom and Dad get divorced. Take care, Emma. Get along with Dad, his girlfriend, and your boyfriend.
I don't need you to tell me that. We'll all live happily ever after while you live miserably alone, you high school dropout. This is the worst! This isn't what I was told! That woman totally lied to us! Huh? Listen to this, Mom. Dad's girlfriend told us the most awful lie. It's true she's a college graduate working at a big company, but she's just a temp worker. She doesn't even make $20K a year. I can't believe I was so stupid! I thought big company meant she was some kind of executive or something, but she's literally just filing papers and answering phones. Anyone could do that job. So what? Temp work or $20K, she still makes more than Dad. He found himself a good wife. What are you talking about? $20K isn't nearly enough. I'm still a sophomore. I still need tuition money and living expenses here. Do you know how much my rent alone costs? $1,800 a month, and that's just for a tiny studio apartment. Plus food, textbooks, transportation, entertainment, it adds up to thousands every month. Then get a student loan or start working part-time. You should try doing something for yourself. What are you saying? I'm still a college student. College is about studying and having fun. It's called the summer vacation of life. I can't work part-time or take on debt during such a fun time. Do you really think you're in a position to say that? You need the money, don't you? Yeah, which you or Dad should be providing. Dad and his girlfriend just tell me to get a job, and the landlord is calling me after just 1 month of missed rent. They're threatening to evict me. This is so humiliating. There were noise complaints before, so they even asked me to move out. But when I explained the situation, they wouldn't listen at all. Oh no! You were bothering your neighbors? How embarrassing! I can't help it! My boyfriend and friends come over every day, and when I asked everyone for money, they all suddenly went silent on me. Jake won't even answer my calls anymore, and all of my friends just leave me on red. It's like everyone disappeared the moment I needed help. Huh? Everyone? Your boyfriend and all your friends? Yeah, and my boyfriend Jake was even cheating on me. What? I thought I'd have to crash at his place, so I showed up unannounced and he was sleeping with another girl. And that girl was my best friend from college who I met when I started. Can you believe it? My own best friend. We used to do everything together. We'd go shopping, study together, share all our secrets, and she betrayed me like this. Everything is just the worst. What a disaster. You've got terrible situations happening everywhere. No one will help me. Everyone's betraying me. It's the worst. What did I even do wrong? This is unbelievable. I thought I had so many friends, but the moment I needed them, they all vanished. I guess they were only hanging around because they thought I had money. Now, don't be so down. There's nothing you can do about money, but cheating isn't a big deal, right? You said you don't care about that stuff and that everyone was doing it. You shouldn't be hurt by your boyfriend's cheating. I take it back. I'll never forgive cheating. I'll absolutely never forgive my boyfriend or my best friend. It hurt so much more than I thought it would. I really loved Jake. And Sarah was like a sister to me. How could they do this to me? Oh my. I can't trust anyone anymore. So Mom, can I move in with you? I want to live with you. Huh? Dad and my boyfriend are useless, and you're the only one I can count on. Please take care of me like always. I'm not saying forever, just until I graduate college. I promise I'll be good. I'll study harder and not party so much. I'll even help around the house and cook dinner sometimes. Of course not. I'm not your mother anymore. Don't say stupid things all of a sudden. What? You won't help me? Your daughter is in real trouble. I know I said horrible things before, but I was confused and angry. I didn't mean any of it. Deep down, you know I'm still your little girl, right?
I told you, after the divorce, I don't want anything to do with you. Stop whining and go find a part-time job. You'll have to figure it out on your own.
Please, Julia, get back together with me. You're the only one I have.
Now it's your turn to beg, is it? Dumping your girlfriend just because she's a temp worker is horrible.
I didn't dump her because of that. Even as a temp, she makes more than me. I thought I had hit the jackpot.
Huh? Then why are you asking me to get back together?
She ran away from me. She was furious that I never told her I was married. She's been completely unreachable since yesterday. I've been calling and texting nonstop, but she blocked my number. Even her co-workers won't tell me where she is.
What? You were dating her while hiding that you were married? But you went on that double date with Emma.
I told her I was a divorced single father. I told Emma not to say anything unnecessary, too. I thought it would be easier that way. Most women don't want to date married men. I was going to tell her the truth eventually once the divorce was finalized.
You've got to be kidding.
So when she revealed she was a temp worker, I figured I'd come clean about still being married. I said I was getting divorced and asked her to replace my wife, but for some reason she ran away immediately.
Of course she did. She lied about being a temp, but finding out her boyfriend was actually married with a kid who expected her to pay all the tuition and allowance, any woman would run at full speed.
No way! But I told her I really loved her and that we could make it work. I even said she could quit her job and I'd support her once I got promoted.
Ugh, the worst part is I can't demand compensation from her since she didn't know you were married. I guess I'll have to get it all from you instead.
What? You're gonna demand alimony from me? But I'm broke!
Of course, I'm going to make you pay for betraying and hurting me.
Wait, please. I won't cheat anymore and I'll work harder. I'll try to become a full-time employee instead of part-time. I'll work 5 days a week, maybe even 6. I'll take on overtime and weekend shifts. Please don't demand alimony and reconsider getting back together. I realize now how good I had it with you. You took care of everything, and I took it for granted. I was an idiot for throwing away our marriage for some fling.
No way! I'm getting a lawyer and I'm going to squeeze every penny out of you.
Julia, please, I'm begging you. I'll do anything to make this right. I'll get counseling. I'll give you access to all my accounts. I'll cut off all contact with other women. Don't you remember how happy we used to be before all this mess?
The only thing I remember is working my ass off while you played around and spent my money on your girlfriend. You made your choice, Kevin. Now live with the consequences. After that, the passionate lawyer I hired said, "Let's squeeze him dry," and worked hard for me, allowing me to get about $60,000 in alimony. My ex-husband Kevin somehow managed to pay with his meager savings and loans, but there was no way he could keep up with the house payments in that situation. He immediately sold the house and got a job at a factory with company housing, and of course, he couldn't pay Emma's tuition anymore, so Emma had to drop out of college and move out of her apartment. Even worse, right before she dropped out, her cheating boyfriend apparently spread rumors saying, "This girl is so crazy she brought me on her dad's affair date," so there wasn't a single person who worried about Emma dropping out. The rumor spread throughout her entire social circle. All those friends she thought she had turned their backs on her completely. But she still can't give up on her fun city life, so she's desperately hanging on, working part-time jobs while living in a cheap apartment. Last I heard, she was working at 3 different places just to make ends meet. A convenience store, a fast food restaurant, and cleaning offices at night. Sometimes I wonder if I should reach out to her, but then I remember all the horrible things she said to me. She made her choice, and now she has to live with it. As for me, I'm doing better than ever. Without Kevin draining my finances and Emma demanding constant money, I can finally save for my own future, and maybe even take that European vacation I've been dreaming about. It's funny how life works out sometimes. The people who looked down on me the most are now struggling, while I'm thriving. I guess education isn't everything after all. Hard work, dedication, and not being a terrible person count for a lot more.
Hey, sis! Our wedding date has finally been decided. I'll send you an invitation soon, so please make sure to attend.
What?
Me in my wedding dress and your ex-fiancé as the groom. Make sure to keep your eyes wide open and watch.
Who said I'd go to your wedding? I don't need an invitation, so absolutely don't send me one.
Wait, isn't it a bit cold to act like this just because your sister stole your fiancé?
Huh?
I know there's been stuff between us, but your sister is having a wedding. As the older sister, you should celebrate me, right?
If you wanted to be celebrated, you shouldn't have stolen your sister's boyfriend in the first place. I'll never forgive you for this.
But I wanted a doctor husband too. You were being selfish trying to marry a doctor before me, so you're the bad one here. I'm younger and cuter, so obviously David would choose me. You should have known this would happen eventually.
What? Are you seriously trying to justify what you did?
Plus, David isn't just any doctor. He's going to inherit his family's hospital eventually. He's a winning doctor. Perfect for cute little Lisa as a husband. So you don't need to be that angry about this whole thing. Think of it as me doing you a favor. If he was willing to leave you for me, he wasn't worth marrying anyway. Now you can find someone who actually appreciates you.
I can't believe how shamelessly you're acting. It's clear you're not reflecting on this at all. Do you even hear yourself right now?
Because there's nothing to reflect on. I just found my soulmate. David said he never felt this way about anyone before. He told me dating you felt more like an obligation than love. Besides, sis, you were only dating him because you happened to be a nurse at the same workplace. It would have been weird if you actually married him. Workplace romances are so boring. David needs someone exciting like me.
Whatever. Talking to you anymore is just a waste of time. Just don't send me that wedding invitation. And don't contact me again about this. Goodbye.
Hey, Sarah! I heard you said you don't want to come to our wedding! Lisa told me everything!
So what? I think that's perfectly reasonable.
Come on! You really don't want to see me happy that badly? I get that you still have feelings for me, but it's time to give up! We had our time together, but things change, you know?
Huh? You think I still have feelings for you?
I'm a doctor and the next director of my family's hospital. There's no way you could give up on such a great guy easily. But my heart belongs to Lisa now. There's absolutely zero chance of us getting back together, so please just give up. I know it's hard to accept, but Lisa and I just have this incredible chemistry. What we had was nice, but this is the real thing.
Stop with the weird assumptions. I have no lingering feelings for you. Going after your girlfriend's sister. I despise you from the bottom of my heart.
Despise is harsh. We're gonna be a family now. Be a little more mature. Look, I didn't plan for this to happen, but when you meet your soulmate, you can't fight it. You'll understand someday when you find someone who makes you feel the way Lisa makes me feel.
What?
We were engaged, but we never told anyone we were dating, and we hadn't even introduced each other to our parents. Fortunately, nobody knows about us. So it would be weird if you didn't come to the wedding, right? Be an adult and read the room. People will start asking questions if you're the only family member not there. Plus, Lisa really wants you there. This could be a chance for you two to repair your relationship.
Choosing not to read the room is also a sign of being an adult. I'm absolutely not attending.
You're so stubborn. I guess I'll have to use my authority as next director. Listen, as the next director, I'm ordering you. You absolutely must attend our wedding. Got it? I'm still technically your superior at work, so you have to listen to me. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be, Sarah. Good work today, Sarah. Sorry to bother you after hours, but I heard a concerning rumor. I heard you submitted your resignation letter. Is that true?
Good work today, Dr. Wilson. The rumor is true. I've decided to quit this hospital.
I see. It's sad to lose such an excellent nurse as you. You've been so helpful both with your people skills and technical expertise. The patients always speak highly of you, and the other nurses look up to you. Are you sure about this decision?
Just hearing you say that makes me happy. I'll start using my vacation days next month and to resign in 3 months. Please take care of me until then. I've thought about this carefully, and I really think it's for the best.
Likewise, please take care of us as well. And this might be an inappropriate question, but is your resignation due to marriage? I don't mean to pry, but as your colleague, I'm concerned.
Huh?
Well, I heard this as a rumor too. Since it was such a sudden resignation, people thought it might be because of marriage. We've all been worried about you, to be honest.
Actually, I did have those plans, but they all fell through. Oh, please keep this as a secret just between us.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That must be really difficult.
So, it's just a regular resignation. My marriage plans got canceled, so I could have just continued working as usual, but various things happened, and I don't want to work here anymore. That's why I decided to quit. There are some personal complications that make staying here uncomfortable for me. I think a fresh start somewhere else would be better.
I see. By the way, have you already found your next hospital job? With your qualifications, I'm sure you'll have plenty of options.
Not yet, so I'll take my time looking. I just want to get out of here quickly right now. I need some distance from this place to clear my head.
If you'd like, shall I introduce you to a new workplace? I have some connections that might be helpful.
Really?
With your skills, you'd be hired immediately, and I know a hospital with much better conditions than here. The work environment is more supportive, better pay, and they really value their nursing staff. I think you'd be much happier there.
That's wonderful news! To be honest, the conditions here aren't that great, right? That was actually one of my reasons for quitting. The workload keeps increasing, but the support doesn't.
In that case, would it be possible for you to make some time? I'll explain the referral hospital in detail. I could arrange a meeting with the administrators there. They're always looking for experienced nurses like you.
Thank you so much! After I quit, I'll have flexible time. So please let me know what works for your schedule from next month onward. I really appreciate you looking out for me like this.
Understood. I'll contact you again later. And Sarah, I hope things get better for you soon.
Hey, sis! Did you see the invitation I sent? Isn't it such a cute design?
I told you not to send it to me. This is just a waste of resources.
Like I'd listen to that! I'm your only sister getting married! Of course I had to send you an invitation!
Right, that's the kind of person you are.
I even had a designer make that invitation for us. It was expensive, but David said it was worth it. David said we should spend lots of money since it's a special occasion, as expected of the future hospital director. He wants everything to be perfect for his perfect bride.
Wow, that's amazing. The wedding itself must be incredible too.
Yes! Sis, thanks for asking. I knew you'd be curious about how amazing it's going to be.
I wasn't really asking though.
I had them prepare my dream dress, plus I'm doing 3 outfit changes. First, the ceremony dress, then the reception dress, then the party dress. I'll even wear a tiara. I'm going to be such a gorgeous bride. David picked out the tiara himself. He said I deserve to look like a princess.
3 outfit changes?
The wedding has to be as gorgeous as this cute invitation. A 3-star chef is making the food, and we're decorating the venue with tons and tons of flowers. White roses, baby's breath, and these expensive imported orchids. The cake alone is going to be 5 tiers with a real gold leaf decoration.
It really sounds like it'll be a gorgeous ceremony.
Of course! It's the wedding of the future hospital director, so we're inviting about 300 people combined. It'll be a wonderful wedding blessed by so many people. All of David's doctor friends, hospital staff, his family's business associates, everyone's going to see how perfect we are together. So, sis, make sure to dress appropriately when you come. Nothing too fancy, though. You don't want to outshine the bride.
Is it not going at all an option? It's such a gorgeous ceremony with so many guests. It wouldn't matter if I'm not there. I'll just say I was sick that day.
That's absolutely not allowed! If you don't come, my perfect wedding won't be complete! A gorgeous wedding, gorgeous me, and my miserable-looking big sister in the family section. That's what will complete my wedding. I've been planning this moment for months.
What?
Why do you think I'm having such a gorgeous wedding? It's all so I can see your frustrated face. Watching you get frustrated seeing the gorgeous venue and gorgeous me. That's how I'll become the world's happiest bride. I want you to see everything you could have had if David had chosen you instead. But he didn't. He chose cute little Lisa instead.
You're absolutely the worst.
Call me a perfectionist. If I'm going to steal someone, I have to be this thorough. I wanted to completely win against you. And now I have. I got the guy, the wedding, the future, everything.
What?
Just imagining your frustrated face makes me laugh. So please reply to the wedding invitation soon. The wedding is going to be so gorgeous that I'm sure you will be satisfied too. Oh, but maybe you're too miserable to come. Are you still crying yourself to sleep thinking about David?
Then I'll go with my husband.
Huh?
If you're going to say all that, then I'll go. But I absolutely won't make a frustrated face. I'll look at you pathetic newlyweds with pity the whole time, along with my husband.
What? Husband? Sis, what are you talking about? Did the shock of getting your guy stolen make you go crazy? Are you making up imaginary boyfriends now? That's so sad.
What?
You are still single. No marriage plans, just a miserable single old lady who had her fiancé stolen by me. Making up a husband that doesn't exist. Sis, you're seriously messed up. Did you create an imaginary husband to cope with the pain?
Actually, my single life ended long ago. I got married.
What?
Just last week, actually. So, I'll bring my husband to your ceremony. Please add one more chair to the family section.
Wait, you got married last week? What? I never heard about you getting married. This has to be a lie.
I didn't tell you, so of course you didn't know. I asked Mom and Dad not to tell you either.
What? Why would Mom and Dad agree to that?
After breaking up with David, someone wonderful confessed to me. I turned him down at first, but one thing led to another. We started dating and ended up getting married. He was so persistent and sweet. I couldn't say no forever.
No, that makes no sense. Just got married. You haven't even been dating for 3 months, right? This is impossible.
Right, it was about a 1-month courtship marriage.
What? 1 month? That's insane. No one gets married after dating for 1 month.
Watching you two act like idiots every day, I got tired of being angry all the time. I thought maybe I deserve to be happy too. When someone amazing wants to marry you, why wait?
Aha! I see. So that's what this is all about. You got married because you were jealous of how happy we looked. I knew it! You were so jealous of my perfect relationship.
Huh?
So you just married some random guy you found. Sis, are you stupid? Getting married for such a dumb reason is unbelievable. You're going to regret this rebound marriage so much.
How rude. I thought it through properly before getting married.
No way! You were frustrated that your sister stole your fiancé and got married before you, so you just married some random guy. But too bad. No matter who you marry, they can't compete with Dr. David. David is successful, handsome, rich, and going to inherit a whole hospital. Your husband is probably just some ordinary guy you settled for.
Sorry, but my husband is also a doctor, same profession as David.
What?
So I'm going to be happy with my husband, and you be happy with yours.
Wait just a minute. You married a doctor? But David is going to be the next director. He's different from some random doctor. My David is better. Your doctor husband is probably just some resident or something.
Actually, my husband is also going to be the next director as well. Same situation.
What? That's impossible. You're lying to make yourself feel better.
Well then, see you at the wedding. My husband and I will attend as a couple. I'm looking forward to introducing him to everyone.
Hey, Sarah! Were you poached by someone too? Is that why you're leaving my hospital too?
What?
You quit yesterday, right? I'm asking if that was because of poaching. Don't play dumb with me.
I quit because I don't want to work at my ex-fiance's hospital anymore. I just finished using my vacation days and officially quit yesterday. It wasn't poaching.
Stop lying! We had mass resignations today, including you. About 50 people quit all at once. This is way beyond the wedding. We're in crisis mode. Half the nursing staff, several technicians, even some of the administrative staff. The timing can't be a coincidence.
Huh?
Plus, everyone who quit says they were poached by a major cosmetic surgery hospital. What are we gonna do next month? We'll have to downsize due to staff shortage. We might have to close entire departments. The board is furious. They're blaming me for this disaster.
Don't ask me about that. Hospital management is your job as the next director. Maybe you should have treated the staff better.
Don't mess with me. You were definitely poached too. Everyone says they're quitting because our conditions are bad. They're all transferring to a more employee-friendly hospital than ours. You must have said something irresponsible and got everyone involved, since you have a grudge against me. This is sabotage. You convinced everyone to leave.
I understand why you'd be suspicious, but I really wasn't poached. Maybe people are just tired of being overworked and underpaid.
Then why are you quitting with this timing, too? This must be revenge for me dumping you. You convinced everyone else to quit. You orchestrated this whole thing.
What?
How dare you cause such a brain drain just because I dumped you? This is so underhanded. Listen up. I absolutely won't accept your resignation. Same goes for everyone else. I won't allow you to quit this hospital on your own. Poached resignations are absolutely out of the question. I'll report this to the medical board. This is unethical recruitment.
The others might be, but mine is a marriage resignation. No matter what you say, I'm leaving the hospital, and I'm going to become the wife of a cosmetic surgery hospital director.
What?
Besides, I submitted my resignation 3 months ago, so your shouting about not accepting it is meaningless. Both me and the other girls are all resigning through proper procedures. Everything was done legally and professionally.
Wait a minute. Marriage resignation? You're getting married?
Didn't Lisa tell you? I got married about a month ago. I'm quitting to support my husband's career.
What?
After you dumped me, I had a wonderful encounter. Super speed marriage. We registered right away. Sometimes when you know, you just know.
What the hell? I never heard about this. And your marriage partner is a cosmetic surgery hospital director?
I didn't know until we started dating, but Dr. Wilson's family runs a cosmetic surgery hospital. He's going to inherit that family hospital soon, and I decided to support him as his wife.
Hey, wait, Dr. Wilson? You mean from our surgery department?
Yes, that's right. He confessed to me.
What?
I wouldn't want to work at my ex-fiancé's hospital after being cheated on, right? That's when Dr. Wilson introduced me to his family's hospital, and I ended up telling him the detailed reason for my resignation. Then he said, if you'd like, would you like to transfer to being my wife?
And you said yes? To him? But he's nothing compared to me!
I refused at first, but he kept pursuing me so persistently that I... He's actually incredibly romantic when you get to know him.
No way! This doesn't make sense! You chose him over being upset about losing me?
Then, somehow, that story became a rumor that I was transferring to a hospital with better conditions. People who were dissatisfied with the conditions here really pressured me, asking, please introduce us there too. I guess word spreads fast in a hospital.
So that's how all 50 people decided to transfer? You started a chain reaction!
Since you seem to be misunderstanding, let me clarify. Dr. Wilson and I didn't individually poach people. Everyone just individually decided to change jobs. Dr. Wilson's family hospital also conducted proper hiring tests and interviews before deciding to hire those 50 people. They were impressed by the quality of staff from our hospital.
Don't mess with me! You think that excuse will work? This is coordinated! It has to be!
It's not an excuse, it's the truth. I married a colleague doctor and went to be with him. and the other hospital staff decided on their own to transfer to a better workplace. Instead of getting angry about brain drain, why don't you review the conditions here? Maybe if you treated people better, they wouldn't want to leave.
Shut up! I know that without you telling me! But the timing is too suspicious!
Well then, good luck as the next director. I'll also do my best as Dr. Wilson's supporting wife. I'm sure you and Lisa will figure things out.
Listen, sis! David suddenly said we're downsizing the wedding. He said spending too much money would create a resentment from others. He wants to have a modest wedding. All my beautiful plans are ruined.
If you're going to be his wife, you should understand. He's having a hard time with sudden resignations at the hospital. Maybe being supportive would be more appropriate than complaining.
That has nothing to do with me. All my dresses got canceled. The venue was changed to a small ceremony for family only. It's the worst. I already told everyone about my gorgeous wedding. Now I look like a fool. Why do I have to have such a wedding? I'm going to be the wife of the next director. This isn't what I signed up for.
Because you're going to be his wife, you should endure it. Marriage means supporting each other through difficulties.
But you're living luxuriously even though you're also a director's wife. I saw it the other day. You riding in a luxury car. That car was way more expensive than David's. David even sold one of his luxury cars. How is this fair?
He keeps trying to pick me up and drop me off whenever he gets a chance. I tell him I'm fine taking the train, but he immediately comes to pick me up in his car because he says it's dangerous. He's very protective and caring.
Ah! This is so unfair. I was supposed to be the successful one. In that case, just give me your husband. He's a cosmetic surgery doctor, so as his wife, I could get free plastic surgery. He's the perfect husband for beautiful me. We should switch. You can have David back.
Sorry, Lisa. Even if your face becomes beautiful, it's meaningless if your heart stays ugly. My husband deserves someone who truly loves him.
What?
Well, I'm looking forward to the wedding day. My husband and I will attend together as a loving couple. I'm sure it will be a very intimate ceremony. Lisa and David's wedding ended up being a small, modest ceremony with family only. Lisa looked displeased the entire time, ruining the atmosphere despite it being their special day. After that, David successfully inherited the position of next director. But it was revealed that the hospital had been running at a loss for years, so even after marriage, they continued to live a life of strict financial discipline. However, Lisa seems unsatisfied with such a lifestyle and has been buying luxury brands with borrowed money, leading to divorce proceedings. I heard that if they do divorce, she'll have to pay about $80,000, including the debt.
Hey, Margaret, the baby was born ages ago.
What? Don't you have any congratulatory words? As a mother-in-law, aren't you going to celebrate your grandchild's birth? Wait, the baby was finally born?
Finally? What do you mean, finally?
I mean, I'm so happy! When did this happen? I worked hard and gave birth this morning, so why didn't you contact me? Do you know how long I was in labor? 14 hours. 14! And not a single word from you, not even a text asking how I'm doing. So why didn't you contact me? But I was waiting for David to. Normally, you should be the one asking, has the baby been born, right? What kind of mother-in-law are you? I've seen other people's mothers-in-law and they're constantly checking in. But contacting you would just put pressure on you. I thought it would be stressful if I kept calling and asking. That's why I was waiting for my son David to contact me. Huh? You were waiting for contact? Who do you think you are? Some kind of queen sitting on her throne waiting for news? What? How can you take such an arrogant attitude?
I'm the daughter-in-law who gave birth to your grandchild. I just went through the most painful experience of my life to bring your family's bloodline into this world. And you're sitting there acting all high and mighty, waiting for someone else to inform you? Karen, are you feeling emotional because you just gave birth? I've heard that hormones can make new mothers feel very intense emotions. Oh, you think I'm just being hormonal? Well, yes, I might be a little emotional to think the day has finally come when I can say these words to you. I'm so excited that my emotions are really high. Huh? What words? Karen, what are you talking about? I've been holding this in for so long, Margaret. Margaret, I have no intention of letting you meet the baby. I'll never let you meet this child for the rest of your life, so be prepared. What? Karen, you can't be serious. Oh, I'm dead serious. It's your just desserts. Who would let you meet my precious child? This baby is mine. Mine and David's. You have no rights here. Karen, why? Why are you saying such terrible things? This is your first child, my first grandchild. This should be a happy moment. Oh, now you want to know why? When I got pregnant, I immediately reported it to you, right? But you didn't send any congratulations or anything. I called you within hours of finding out. I was so excited to share the news. And what did I get? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't want to let such a cold mother-in-law meet my grandchild. What? I won't let someone who won't cherish the grandchild meet my precious baby. Wait, Karen, I did properly congratulate you on your pregnancy. Do you know how happy I was when you told me about the pregnancy? I was overjoyed. I immediately started thinking about what I could do to help. Don't say random things. I never received any congratulations from you. I waited and waited. I waited constantly for days, but nothing. That can't be. You know what? I don't even care anymore. I've put visiting restrictions at the hospital, so even if you try to force a meeting, it's useless. The nurses have your name and photo. Security has been notified. Karen, please. There's been some kind of misunderstanding. The only misunderstanding was me thinking you might actually care about your grandchild. Well then, excuse me. I need to rest now. Giving birth is exhausting, you know. Not that you seem to care about that either. Hey, David! What is the meaning of this?
What is it, Mom? I was up all night helping with the delivery and I'm sleepy.
I don't care about your sleepiness. What is this all about? Your wife just told me I never congratulated her on the pregnancy.
Wait, what? When did you talk to Karen?
She called me to announce the birth. She says I'm a cold mother-in-law who doesn't care about my grandchild. I gave you congratulatory money for Karen's pregnancy, didn't I? I clearly asked you to pass it to Karen with a message.
Oh, crap! Did Karen say something to you?
Something? Something? Don't oh crap me. What happened to that money, David? I was treated like a cold mother-in-law who didn't congratulate or do anything. Do you have any idea how humiliated I felt?
Mom, I can explain!
I wrapped up $2,000 thinking there would be a lot of things to buy. Where did all that money go? That was supposed to show how much I cared.
Sorry, Mom. All the congratulatory money got sucked into gambling.
What did you say? Did you just say gambling?
I didn't mean any harm. I just got carried away. I thought I could double it.
When did you start gambling? I didn't raise you to be the kind of child who would get into gambling. Your father and I taught you the value of money. We worked so hard to give you a good education. How could you betray my trust like this?
It's not that bad, Mom. Lots of guys do it. Since Karen went back to her parents' house early during pregnancy, I had free time and friends invited me to hang out. That's how they taught me to gamble. It started innocent, just small bets.
Karen was pregnant and staying at her parents' house, and you had free time? There are plenty of things a husband should do so his postpartum wife can relax. You should have been preparing the nursery, reading parenting books, getting ready to be a father.
Of course I was doing that too, but I needed some relaxation time too. Being a new father is stressful. Everyone says you need to decompress.
More stressful than carrying a baby for 9 months?
That's not what I meant. Look, at first I was just playing small games with friends. Then I happened to win big. I thought maybe I had talent. I was going to quit while I was ahead, I swear.
So you used all my congratulatory money on gambling. Money that was supposed to show Karen how much her mother-in-law cared about her?
At first I was winning as expected, but I got a little greedy and it all disappeared in no time. I kept thinking just one more bet and I'd win it all back.
Don't mess with me! Do you know how I felt when I gave you that congratulatory money? I wanted Karen to feel welcomed into our family. I even wrote a heartfelt note explaining how excited I was to be a grandmother.
Sorry, I was planning to replace the money from my savings later, but I completely forgot about it. Work got busy and then the baby was coming and it just slipped my mind.
Because of you, Karen misunderstood me. She even said she won't let me meet my grandchild.
What?
What are you going to do about this? It's all because of you, you stupid son. Your gambling addiction has destroyed my relationship with my daughter-in-law.
Wait, calm down, Mom. I was a little wrong too, but not being able to meet the grandchild isn't just my fault.
What do you mean it's not just your fault?
Look, I'll be honest with you. Karen said from the beginning that she wouldn't let you meet the child.
What?
Just between us, Karen never liked you from the start, so she had already declared she wouldn't let you meet the child. Even before the money thing, she was planning this.
That's impossible. Why? Did I do something to make Karen dislike me? I tried so hard to be a good mother-in-law.
Ask Karen yourself. Karen said she always looks down on me and it's annoying. She's been complaining about you for months, Mom.
What?
Look, I'll explain to Karen about using your congratulatory money. I'll tell her the whole truth about what happened. But even then, it won't change that you can't meet your grandchild.
Karen, how are you feeling after giving birth? If it's okay, I have something I'd like to ask you. Is now a good time?
David told you about how I hate you, right? Is that what this is about? Finally ready to hear the truth?
Yes. Did I do something to make you uncomfortable? I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it could be. I thought we got along well.
After hurting me so much, how can you say such things? Do you really have no self-awareness at all?
Hurting you? Karen, I genuinely don't understand.
Since we're talking about it, I'll say it. I absolutely hate you.
Huh?
You're always looking down on me, right? It's natural to hate someone like that.
Wait a minute. I've never looked down on you, not even once. What would make you think that?
What? You're always looking down on me and treating me condescendingly, right? Every single interaction we've had has been you showing off.
If I was looking down on you, I wouldn't invite you out.
Huh? Do you remember where you took me on those outings? You took me to a non-conveyor belt sushi restaurant, right?
Yes, I remember. I heard you liked sushi, so I asked a friend to recommend a delicious restaurant.
You look down on me for always going to conveyor belt sushi, so you deliberately took me to an expensive place, right? You wanted to show me what real sushi was like, right?
That's not what I was thinking at all.
I felt so out of place there. The chef was looking at me weird. I didn't know how to order properly. I was so embarrassed.
What?
The way you told me which pieces to eat first and how to properly use wasabi?
I was just trying to be helpful.
Helpful or condescending?
I never thought such things. I just wanted us to have a nice time together.
And for my birthday after that, you sent me department store cosmetics. You're making fun of me for always shopping at dollar stores, right? Showing me what quality products look like.
I never thought such things.
Those cosmetics cost more than my entire makeup collection. Always pointing out how young and inexperienced I am.
Listen to me, Karen. That's not what I meant. There's a misunderstanding. I purely wanted to let my cute daughter-in-law eat delicious food. The department store cosmetics were because my son heard you liked makeup.
Cute daughter-in-law? Don't make me laugh. You're doing all that to make me owe you favors, so I'll take care of you in the future, right? It's disgusting how transparent your ulterior motives are.
What?
I know your plans. You're selling me all these favors so that in the future, you can ask me to live together or take care of you, right? You're making it so I can't refuse, right? My mom warned me about mothers-in-law like you. She said they start with gifts and kindness that slowly trap you into being their caregiver.
I never thought such things. I have my own retirement savings. I never planned to burden you with my care.
You don't need to hide it. I've already figured it all out. The expensive dinners, the fancy gifts, the constant invitations. It's all part of your master plan.
Karen, I really never thought such things. I've been doing what I thought was best all this time, but it all backfired. I just wanted to have a good relationship with my son's wife. I wanted us to be close.
Who could trust a mother-in-law? Oh, right. Since I've decided not to let you meet the child, let's also never meet each other again.
What?
But we're family, so never meeting is difficult, right? Then let's only meet for weddings and funerals.
Karen, are you serious about this?
Of course I'm serious. Mother-in-laws are creatures that irritate daughters-in-laws the more you see them. I'm going to be busy with childcare, and I don't want to see an annoying mother-in-law's face.
What did you say?
So that's how it will be from now on. I will never let you lay a finger on my precious child. Don't show your face except for weddings and funerals.
Fine, then no inheritance either.
What do you mean, no inheritance?
If you're going to say that much, fine. I don't need to meet for weddings and funerals either. I'm cutting ties with you all now. Actually, I was thinking of sending annual gifts when the grandchild was born, but I'll stop that too.
What? Annual gifts?
I heard that up to $11,000 per year is tax-free, so I was thinking of having you make a bank account in the grandchild's name and gradually sending money, but I've decided against it.
That much every year? Wait, you have that kind of money just sitting around?
My husband, who died early, left me a considerable amount.
What? How considerable are we talking about here?
But I'll use all of this by myself. I won't leave a single penny of inheritance.
Oh, wait, Margaret, you have that much money? Inheritance? David never told me anything about this.
Even with family, they say large sums of money change people, so I hadn't told my son David yet. I was planning to surprise you all when the baby was born.
What?
But I'm so glad I hadn't told my son yet. If he knew about the inheritance, he might gamble it all away.
Huh? Gambling? What gambling? What are you talking about?
Apparently, he's been gambling regularly while you were staying at your parents' house. Well then, Karen, you never have to see me again, so live happily with your family of 3.
No, wait! You can't just walk away! There's been a huge misunderstanding here!
I'll work hard to spend all my saved money completely.
Mom! If Dad left that much inheritance, tell me sooner! How could you keep this from me? I properly cleared up the misunderstanding with Karen. I confessed everything, that you had given congratulations and that I had gambled it away. Karen is furious with me now, by the way. She's not speaking to me. So please, give our child annual gifts.
It's too late to clear up misunderstandings now.
Don't say that! Karen also regrets saying terrible things because of a misunderstanding. She cried when she found out about the congratulatory money. She feels awful about banning you from seeing the baby.
She's only sorry because she found out about the money, so tell her not to worry about it. I'm apparently quite disliked by Karen anyway.
She says she'll try to like you from now on. She wants to start over. Clean slate.
I don't want that kind of effort. I don't want someone to try to like me, especially not for money.
Come on, Mom, please get over your bad mood. We're family. Families forgive each other. If you give us annual gifts, it would really help us. We just had a child and we're talking about buying a house. Money helps as much as we can get. Do you know how expensive baby formula is and diapers?
There it is, the real reason you want to reconcile.
That's not the only reason! I want my daughter to know her grandmother, and I want you to be part of our family.
I don't care, idiot! Don't call me Mom ever again!
What?
I've cut ties with you all. If you want money, go do your specialty gambling. Put your whole salary in and double it.
Wait! Are you serious about cutting ties? I know I messed up, but we can fix this!
Yes, I'm serious. A stupid son who gambles away his parents' congratulations, and a daughter-in-law who hates me one-sidedly. It's better for everyone if we cut ties.
That's not true. A grandchild was just born. Don't talk about cutting ties. Oh, right. I'll bring the child to the family home next time. I'll let you hold her, too. She's beautiful, Mom.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not stupid enough to be lured in by a newborn child.
You're the one being ridiculous, Mom! It's weird to cut ties with your son and his wife and grandchild!
Your wife was the first one to suggest it. She's the one who said we should only meet for weddings and funerals. Well then, don't contact me anymore!
Mom, please! Think about what you're doing! You're going to regret this later!
Margaret, long time no see. How are you?
Hello, long time no see. I'm healthy enough to have enjoyed a luxury cruise until last week.
I've heard the rumors. You've been living quite extravagantly. The neighbors have been talking about all your fancy trips.
Extravagantly is an exaggeration. I'm just living happily every day, so I have no regrets. Life is short. I'm making the most of it.
Then I can help you with that too.
What?
Never being able to meet your grandchild for the rest of your life would be sad, right? So, I'll let you meet our child so you have no regrets. Think of it as me doing you a favor.
Excuse me? A favor? That's an interesting way to put it.
We're having Emma's birthday party soon. Emma is our daughter's name. Don't you think it's a lovely name? She's absolutely adorable. All the other moms are so jealous.
Why are you suddenly trying to let me meet my grandchild? Didn't you say you wouldn't let me lay a finger on her?
That was during my postpartum protective period. I was excited after giving birth and didn't want anyone touching the baby. You know how new mothers can be overprotective.
Then our interests align. I don't want to touch her either, so it's fine.
Oh, come on, don't say that. She safely turned 1 and gets chubbier every day. I'm sure you'll fall in love with her the moment you see her. She has the cutest little laugh, and when she claps her hands.
I'm glad she's growing up healthy. Well, excuse me.
What? Wait, you really don't intend to meet your granddaughter? How can you be so cold?
Is there a problem with that?
Huh? I'm saying it's okay for you to meet her. You can finally meet your long-awaited grandchild. Are you okay with missing this chance?
What chance? You're the one who took it away.
But I'm giving it back now. Stop being stubborn and say you want to meet your grandchild. This is a limited time offer. I might change my mind.
I don't have a grandchild.
What?
I don't have a son and a daughter-in-law either, and I don't know anything about children from a family I've cut ties with.
Huh?
That's what cutting ties means. Thank you for inviting me to the birthday party, but I won't need any future invitations.
You can't say such things. You really will never be able to meet your grandchild. Our daughter's eyes look just like David's. Don't you want to see a grandchild who looks just like your son? And she has your nose. Everyone says so.
Excuse me then.
Wait, please wait. I'll apologize for everything up until now. I'll bow down or do whatever, so please listen to me for just a moment.
Listen?
You don't have to meet our daughter if you hate it that much. So instead, please dote on me like before.
What?
I'm in a really awkward position right now. I made lots of mom friends at the parenting center, but they're all really close with their mothers-in-law. They're always talking about their mothers-in-law.
That sounds wonderful.
It's not wonderful at all. Do you know how awkward I feel? Everyone gets lots of wonderful presents from their mothers-in-law, and they go out alone while leaving their children with them. I want to be freed from childcare sometimes too. I want to be given luxury spa vouchers as presents. I'm so tired of being home with Emma all day.
I see.
Because of that, they're being strangely considerate and everyone's distant. At this rate, I'll be left out. I finally managed to get into a mom friend group. They invite each other to expensive lunches, but they never invite me because they think I can't afford it. Do you know how humiliating that is?
But Karen, we aren't close. We're estranged.
So please, dote on me again. Let's stop being estranged and get along like before.
Huh?
I'll eat lots of non-conveyor belt sushi. I'll accept lots of presents. Margaret, you liked taking care of me, right? You can do the same thing again. I promise I won't misunderstand your intentions this time.
Who would do such a thing?
Then you don't have to come to the birthday party, but could you prepare some nice birthday presents for our daughter?
What?
All those mom friends are coming to the birthday party, so I want something I can brag about to everyone about my mother-in-law. I'll send you my Amazon wish list later. Maybe a designer baby outfit, or one of those expensive educational toys.
If you send it, I'll block you immediately. Send it if you're okay with that.
What?
I've been listening quietly, but what a selfish person you are. You're the cause of our estrangement. I don't care if your mom friends are being considerate to you or if you're left out. You made your choice when you decided to cut me out of your life. Never contact me again. Otherwise, I'll announce the reason for our bad relationship through loudspeakers all over town. In order to keep up with her mom friends' conversations, Karen apparently buys brand name clothes and brags, saying, "My mother-in-law bought this for me." However, this wasteful spending has put their household finances in a tight spot. My stupid son David is still addicted to gambling and has secretly accumulated some debt from Karen. He occasionally contacts me asking for help, but I ignore it all because it's troublesome. I'll just watch from above to see what happens when that debt reaches Karen's ears.